Now lower yourself into position, resting the head on the mat. And we'll take the first 5 minutes here. Breathe in through the nose. And out through the nose or mouth. As best you can, trying to be still. Just focusing on the breath. Take one more deep breath in here, and this time reach your hands forward till you feel it stretch down the sides of your body. Then as you breathe out, take a big sigh. Good. Come up onto hands and knees, our tabletop position. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we'll start moving through a figure of 8 to warm up the wrists. You could keep this movement quite minimal. Or if you like, you could start snaking the spine. Maybe bending the arms to make this a little bit more playful. Just making the practice your own this morning. Take one more figure of 8. And come back to tabletop, rounding the spine. We'll move through barrel rolls, rolling from the right to the left. Really rounding the back as you roll to the right, and then dipping the belly so you find an arch through the back as you go to the left. And after a few rounds, we'll switch this, so we'll go from left to right. So the spine will round as you roll to the left, and you'll find an arch through the back as you go to the right. And coming back to tabletop, walk the hands forward, come into puppy pose, sinking the chest down. Trying to keep hips over knees here, so it's just the chest and shoulders that we're focusing on opening. If this does become too much, bend your arms, lower your forearms to create a little more support. Take a big breath in through your nose. Exhale, sigh out. Then come and lie down on your belly, finding Sphinx. So forearms on the mat here, elbows out under shoulders. And you're pressing through the forearms to help lift your chest. Take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, roll the shoulders back. So you're looking to feel that broadening through the chest. 2 more breaths like this. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more to go. Good. Option to keep the forearms parallel, or you could clasp your hands together as we find a forearm plank, tucking the toes, lifting the body. If you're modifying, your knees could come down. Either way, focus on squeezing the glutes, pressing the legs into the mat or the feet into the mat, so the lower body's also working here. Then gaze down in between your arms, relax your neck, take a deep breath in. Exhale out. 2 more breaths here. Keep pushing away from the floor. Final breath in here. Exhale out. Lower the body back down. Then bringing your hands either under your shoulders for cobra, or you could keep them further forwards as you lift the chest. Whichever way works for you. Again, as you lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. Think of broadening your chest. Take a deep breath in. This time, on your exhale out, push all the way back to downward facing dog. And we'll start off here, pedaling out the legs. Sending one heel down and then the other. And if you're quite familiar with this movement, you could make it as creative as you like. Swaying the hips side to side. Maybe transferring the weight into one hand, hovering the other, and then switching. find stillness. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And exhale, sigh out through your mouth. Good. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step through to low lunge. On your inhale, reaching the arms up. Then cactus your arms, open your chest here. Maybe even finding a little back bend. If this is feeling good, option to tuck the back toes and lift the knee. Keeping the knee low now, so it's just an inch or two off the mat. Pause for a deep breath in. With your breath out, left hand comes down, right arm reaches up as we twist open to the right. You can either keep the back knee on the mat or lift the knee to help you create more space to twist. And the final option here is to wrap the right arm behind the back, reaching for your waistband in your t-shirt. Take one more deep breath in. And on your exhale out, we'll open out to extended side angle. So bring the right hand to the inside of your foot. Spin the back foot open. Left arm reaches up. For those that need a little more space here, rest the right forearm on the thigh. And the final option is to wrap the left arm behind the back. Focus your gaze on one spot. Pause for one more breath in. Exhale, come to lizard lunge. So placing the hands on the mat for support. You could lower your back knee down or keep it lifted. And try to roll your shoulders back. Lift your chest here. And as you do this, you might start to feel a deeper pull down the left side of the body. Just bringing your focus to those sensations in the body for a few more breaths without forcing it. Just noticing what comes up. Final breath in here. Exhale, step back to plank. Option to lower the knees if you're modifying. Hold for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Again, knees could stay down as we lower with control. Inhale to cobra or upward facing dog. So tops of the feet are on the mat and up dog. The rest of the legs are off the mat. Roll your shoulders back, open your chest. Pause for a breath in, don't rush it. Exhale out back to downward facing. Second side, inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step through to low lunge. Inhale, arms come up. And exhale, cactus the arms, open your chest. Maybe even finding a little back bend here. And if you like, you could hover the back knee. Slow down your breath a moment. Final deep breath in. With your exhale, we'll come into that twist. So right hand is down on the mat, left arm is reaching up. Option to lift the back knee here. You might find this helps you create a little more space to twist into. Then final option is to wrap the left arm behind the back. Pause for a deep breath in. Exhale, we'll find extended side angle. So opening out the back foot. Reach the right arm up. Chest is opening here to the side. If you're needing more space, the left forearm could be resting on your thigh. Final option here is to wrap the right arm behind the back. Slow down the breath now. Final breath in position. Exhale, come to lizard lunge. Either keeping the back knee lifted or lowering it down. Whichever variation you take, focus on lifting your chest up. See if you can feel that sensation down the front right side of the body. Final deep breath in here. Exhale, step back to plank. Modifying if that's what you're choosing. Pause for a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, finding your back bend of choice. Remember, it doesn't need to be the deepest. It just needs to be the one that works for you. and exhale back to downward facing. Pause and slow down your breath a few moments here. If you're feeling warmer, maybe you start to edge the feet further back to feel a little more sensation in the back of the legs. And pause and take a deep breath in. Exhale, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, round your spine, roll all the way up to stand. Take your time on the way up. And turn to face the side of the mat, step the feet wide. And come into goddess, opening the feet out. Bending the knees, sinking the hips down. We'll start by rolling the shoulders. So rest the hands on your thighs, roll the right shoulder in, and turn to gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, come back through center. And inhale, left shoulder rolls in, turn to gaze over the right. Inhale. Exhale, back through center. Good. Pausing in goddess. Now keep the hips sinking low. Knees are going in the same direction as your feet. If you notice they're starting to roll in, press into the pinky toe side of your feet to help bring them back out. Pausing a few more breaths here. Final deep breath in. On your exhale, push and straighten the legs. Good. Bring the feet in parallel. And we'll fold forward to find a straddle fold. You can use your hands on the mat for support here. Angle the crown of the head down and deepen the breath now. If you're quite familiar here, you could start walking the hands through the legs, maybe resting the crown of the head on the mat. Good. With your inhale, lift your chest halfway. You may need to edge your feet a little further apart for this next part. And bend into the right knee, shift the weight to the right. Keep the left foot on the mat so you feel a pull down the inside of the left thigh. And then switch, bending to the left, shifting to the left, looking for that stretch down the inside of the right thigh. And moving with the breath now, shift as you inhale right. Exhale left. To the right, inhale. And exhale to the left. Good. Once more to the right. This time you could either stay in your side lunge or you could come into a standasana. So flexing the foot this time, pressing the heel down. The left leg is supporting you, so press into the mat. You could use your hands or bring hands to prayer. Slow down your breath for one final deep breath in. And exhale out. And we'll switch to the left, either finding a side lunge or coming to Skandasana, flexing the right foot. Use this leg to support you by pressing the heel into the mat. Then either using the hands for support or bringing them to prayer. Final deep breath in here. And a slow breath out. Good. Come back through center. Stand up and step to the top of the mat. Then hug the right knee into your chest. You could always use your hand on a wall for support. And start by standing up tall. Think of lifting from the crown of your head. Option to stay here, you could join me in the twist. Left hand will stay on the knee, right arm will reach back as you twist. Slowly looking to the right. Continuing to stand up tall, steadying your breath. Take one more deep breath in. And then slowly release your twist. Lower the right foot down. If you need to roll out the left ankle, please do so to help reset in between sides. Then hugging the left knee into your chest this time. Pause here, stand. Then you're either staying here or joining me in the twist. Right hand is staying on the knee, left arm is reaching back as you slowly shift your gaze, look to the left. Focusing the gaze on one spot to help with the balance. Final deep breath in here. Exhale out and release. Turn to face forward. Lowering the left foot. If you need to roll out the right ankle, please do so. Then stepping the feet as wide as your mat, turn your feet out and lower down into Malasana, or squat position. It's okay if the heels are raised. You can use your hands for support here, but try and shift your weight back so we keep the chest lifting up. Option to stay in stillness. If you are quite familiar here, you could join me into a couple of twists. So keeping the left hand on the mat now, right arm reaches up, turning the chest open, gazing up to the right fingertips. Pause for a breath in. Exhale out. We'll switch. Right hand comes down, left arm will lift up. Gaze up. Inhale. Exhale. Come back through center. Then we'll all pause. Just 3 more breaths here in Malasana. Perhaps now you've been in the position a moment longer. It's starting to feel maybe not quite easy, but just more familiar. Shift your weight back, lift your chest up. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Final breath in here. And with your exhale, slowly step back to tabletop. Good. Then extend the right leg out to the side so the foot is in line with the left knee. Then sit your hips back towards the left heel. You might start to feel a pull down the inside of the right thigh. If this does become too much, it might be that you still just keep your hips over your knees. But you could just move between these 2 positions if you'd like, something in between. So it's not quite stillness, but it's working with it in your own way. Good. Then we'll switch now. So right knee comes down, left foot is out to the side in line with your knee. And again, you could sink the hips back, just stay here, feeling for that pull along the inside of the thigh, or you're rocking forward and back. Okay, come back to tabletop. And bring yourself into a kneeling position. Swing your feet over to the right side, so your hips are sitting on the left. Place the right hand to the right side. I'm just going to turn so you can see better. Reach the left arm up, inhale. As you exhale, we'll bend to the right. So you're looking to feel that stretch all along the left side of the body here. You could also just tilt your head to the right, finding a gentle stretch for the neck. Final deep breath in here. Exhale out. We'll switch sides now. So feet are coming over to the left, hips are sitting on the right. Left hand is by your side. Inhale, reach the right arm up. And exhale, bend to the left. Feeling that stretch on the right side of the body. Relax your head. Finding a gentle stretch for the neck. Final deep breath in here. Exhale out. Good. Then come into any comfortable seated position. Then settle into stillness. Close the eyes. We'll finish with 5 rounds of breath. Starting with a deep breath in, sitting up as tall as you can. And as you exhale, relax into your seat. more breaths like this. Take what you need from your inhale. Let go of what you don't with your exhale. Using these final 2 breaths to fuel you for the day ahead. Final breath in now. Exhale out. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope that this practice sets you up for a great day. Take care, and I'll see you next time.
Jesse. Oh, yeah.
Get a little stretch in.
I see that.